G'day and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a product review on a product. If you've watched any of my videos, shooting videos before, you might have seen me use one of these things. But I thought I'd just give you a demo of how they work. Now this is called a Speedy Loader. And it is made in the USA, and basically what it is a tube-fed magazine 22 rifle speed loader. Now they can be used on any modern rimfire tube-fed rifle, whether it be 22 long, 22 short, 22 long rifle, or even 22 Magnum, and also there's a few rifles, I think, tube-fed rifles for the various 17 caliber rimfires. It can be used for any of those. So first of all, I will just do a close-up. I'll show you how it's put together. It's a very simple sort of thing really, and show you how the loader is loaded. Speedy loaders come in a variety of capacities. Unfortunately, the bigger the capacity, the longer they become, and you find they do become a little bit cumbersome. Now, this one here is a 6-shot one. That's the smallest you can get. And I've actually got I've got an 11-shot one too, which I didn't actually bring. It's about another half as long as a 6-shot one, or actually just about twice as long. Again, you can get 6, 11, 15. This is a 17, and that's 470 mils long. And then there's a 19 as well, which is going to be about that much longer again. Now, I've actually found, since I've had this little 6-shot one, that I find I'll use this one more, even if I'm like using my 10-shot rifle. It's just easier to have this one because it fits in your pocket. So you've got 48 rounds in there, so you can fire a few shots. If you've got a 10-shot magazine, load it manually. You know, you can fire your 6 shots and then quickly just top the magazine up with this, compared to having like an 11-shot one, which is almost twice as long, which is a lot harder to carry. And then when you go to load, it's a lot more cumbersome. But anyway, each to their own. So you can buy these from a variety of places. You can get them from Brownells occasionally. Now at the moment, and for quite a while, I've found that these little 6-shot ones and the long ones have been available, but the middle size, the 11 and 15s have been unavailable. They must, I don't know whether they're so sought after that they just get sold straight away first or what, but there, I've only got these. That's why I've only got these to show you. They are available on eBay, and they will ship worldwide, I think. So if you're trying to buy one from overseas, that may be your best bet. All right, let's have a look at the anatomy of the Speedy Loader. As you can see, it's just this long tube. It has 8 sort of cylinders. If you can see that, sort of like a revolver basically. Just looks like a long plastic revolver cylinder. And then it just has a spout on one end, has a plain cap on the other end, and then it has a spring under tension all the way through. You can see that spring there, so that just holds it there. The actual cylinder is designed so that, I'll try to get this in the camera. So if you look at that now, where's the camera? Get it pointing straight down the camera. You can see straight down to the very end of the cylinder. So you can, you can load your cartridges in. But if you move it around half a cylinder gap, if you look at it now, you can see it's halfway between 2 cylinders. So it means you can have the cylinders full and you can carry it like this, even if it's spout down, and the cartridges won't fall out. To load it, just make sure it's on the appropriate cylinder that you're loading, and that it's actually set so that the cylinder's unlocked. And then you basically just put them in, bullet first. I just happen to have 10 here because I've just finished doing the demo, which I'm going to show you in a minute. This is a 17 round Speedy Loader, but we're only using 10, so there we go. So that's loaded, and then if you just turn it around, you just sort of do it by feel pretty much. And now you can see those cartridges in there, but they can't come out. And then when we want to load the cylinder, I'll just give a demo. I'll just move the camera so we're looking at the table. I'll move it around so that it's now unlocked. and then load the rifle like that, and they just come out into the magazine tube. So I've got my little Remington Model 12 here. It's only got a fairly short magazine. It holds 10 long rifle cartridges. So, but I just thought it was probably easier to use a little short one than I have got a longer rifle, but for demo purposes. And I've taken the firing pin out just for safety because we're mucking around with live ammo, which I really don't normally do inside. So I just took the block out, took the firing pin out, so there's no chance of any accidents. Even so, I'm still kind of careful about chambering live rounds. So now we're going to do a control just to show how quickly I can load this rifle just like you would normally load a rifle. Now typically if you're out hunting with your 22 tube fed rifle, you might have a pocket full of cartridges. So what I've done is just put 10 in my pocket, and I mean you can get cartridge carriers or cartridge belts where you might get them out quicker or whatever, but I'm just doing it like the typical person who might want to buy a speedy loader just to speed things up. So again, I've got a snap cap in here, so I'm going to fire my first shot, and then I'm going to load the magazine and see how long it takes. So here we go. Typically you don't pull the magazine all the way out when you load like this, you just pull it out enough to expose the loading port. Of course with a speedy loader you have to pull the tube all the way out, and you've got to make sure you don't lose it or step on it or do anything, so that's one downside to doing that, but you can do it. I often just like hold it in my same hand as the rifle so it's safe, and then you can just grab it again. So anyway, you can see how long it takes. So there's 10. Always avoid putting your finger in front of the muzzle if you can. Alright, so that's how long it took. Alright, now I've got a speedy loader. Now it's got 10 rounds in it. This is, as you can see, this is a 17 round speedy loader. I do own an 11 round one, which is about this long, which is sort of more practical. These really long ones are a bit excessive. I've got this one. I've also got a little 6 round one here as well, but they come in 6, 11, 15, 17, 19 I think. So there's an even longer one than this, but as you can see it gets excessively long. But anyway, I've loaded 10 rounds into this, and what I'll do is I'll put it halfway so they can't fall out. So that's the way you carry it. So you'd probably carry it. Now you can get various holders for them and stuff, or you could probably make your own. Today I'm going to just put it into my pocket. So I've got it in my pocket there. It might be off screen, you may not be able to see it. Alright, so again we've got a snap cap in the rifle. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a demonstration. Again, I'm not an expert at doing this, so there's probably with practice you could do it faster, but I'm going to basically find my last shot and then load it with a speedy loader. Here we go. Alright, so there you go, that's how long it takes. And as you can see, I fumbled a bit. You could probably do it a lot quicker than that, but it's markedly quicker than taking them out of your pocket. Right, now what I'm going to do now is I've actually loaded into this 17 capacity speedy loader. I've loaded 25 shorts, that's how many it holds. So theoretically a rifle with a longer barrel and magazine that maybe held 17 long rifle rounds would actually hold 25, and a lot of the old rifles especially will actually feed 22 shorts. This feeds 22 shorts beautifully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that I'm actually loading this rifle with 25 shorts, even though it doesn't hold that much. I can put it in the magazine, and it's just going to fill the magazine right up to the top. Hopefully it's not too long. Actually, they're not all going to go in. But anyway, we'll give it a go. Just to show you how fast the actual cartridges come out of the loader and go into the rifle. So I've got that set there. Here we go. Turn it while it's in my pocket this time. We ran out of capacity. That's how long it took to put them in. I can't actually even put the magazine in because I've got the magazine filled to the very top with cartridges and they should only come up to here. But you saw how quickly those poured out. As you said, there was three that didn't go into the magazine because the magazine was just too full. Because that was probably pretty hard to see, I've just got a glass jar and I fill this up again with 25 shorts. So just so you can see, presenting this glass jar as the magazine tube that we've got to pour them into. So if we just get them lined up like that, that's how fast it takes for them to go into the magazine. Put the tube back on and you're ready to shoot. You've got 25 shots there. So that's a bit of a brief look at this product, the Speedy Loader. They're not widely advertised, so when I have it at the range, it actually attracts quite a lot of interest from other shooters because a lot of people shoot tube-fed magazine rifles, especially lever actions. I do shoot lever action match occasionally at the rifle range. So people have often got 22 tube-fed rifles that they're interested in. So it might not be for you, but at least you're now aware of its existence and how it works. Anyway, that's about it for now. If you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to my channel and press the like button. And until next time, thanks for watching.